Now, now, here we go. The year of 2008, the former U.S. President George W. Bush. This would be the fourth dynasty, spoken of in Daniel chapter 11. This will complete Daniel chapter 11. So let me read this to you. And then I have to go back the next one and start at Daniel 7. So I'm going to start at Daniel 11. So when I get back there, I won't have to go there. And remember, what's taken brought us to this part here was, say, Matthew 24:15. It says, when you therefore shall see the abomination of desolation spoken of by Daniel the prophet stand in the holy places. Whoso readeth it, let him understand. He said, let him understand. But Jesus in St. John told you that he will talk through his prophet. He will talk to me. Okay, now, go back here to Daniel chapter 11. Also in the first year, I'm going to start in the beginning of Darius, the Mede, I stood to confirm and to strengthen him. And now will I show thee the truth. Behold, there shall stand up yet 3 kings in Persia, and the fourth shall be far richer than they all. And by his strength, through his riches, he shall stir up all against the reigns of Greece. This is the fourth one. And a mighty king shall stand up on up, that shall rule with great dominion, and do according to his will. This is going to be the CIA, the one that's going to rule here. And when he shall stand up, his kingdom shall be broken, and shall be divided toward the 4 winds of heaven, and not to his posterity, nor according to his dominion, which he ruled. But his kingdom shall be plucked up, even for others beside those. This is going to be this pale horse is going to take over this. And the king of the south shall be strong. He's telling you through transformation how these things unfold themselves. This is the history. This is the genealogy of the travel of the white horse. Daniel chapter 11 is the genealogy of the travel of the white horse, how he came to be. Even for others beside him, during Alexander the Great and all them. And the king of the south shall be strong, and one of his princes, and he shall be strong above him, and have dominion. His dominion shall be a great dominion, victory, dominion. And in the end of the years, they shall join themselves together for the king's daughter of the south. King's daughters of the south shall come to the king of the north to make an agreement, but she shall not retain the power of his arms. Neither shall he stand, nor his arm, but she shall be given up, and they that brought her, and he that begat her, and he that strengthened her in these times. But out of a branch of her roots shall one stand up in his estate, which shall come with an army, and shall utterly enter into the fortress of the king of the north, and shall deal against them, and shall prevail. And shall also carry captive into Egypt their gods. That's what you heard this in Alexander and the conquest of Alexander in Maghreb, with their princes and with their precious vessels of silver and of gold. And he shall continue more years than the king of the north. So the king of the north shall come into his kingdom, and shall return into his own land. But his son shall be stirred up, and shall assemble a multitude of great forces, and one shall certainly come and overflow and pass then shall he return and be stirred up, even to his fortress. And the king of the south shall be moved with challenge, and shall come forth and fight with him, even with the king of the north. And he shall set forth a great multitude, but the multitude shall be given into his hand. And when he has taken away the multitude, his heart shall be lifted up, and he shall cast down many 10,000, but he shall not be strengthened by it. He will not be strengthened by what he do. But the king of the north shall return, and shall set forth a multitude greater than the former, and shall certainly come after certain years with a great army and with much richness, these nations out of the north. And in those time there shall many stand up against the king of the south, and also the robbers of thy people shall exalt themselves to establish the vision, but they shall fail. The north peoples, the United States of America, which is brand out of north, all of these, what it tells us, we are running out of natural resources. It doesn't matter, even if they take the land from these people, they will not be strengthened by what they do, because what took them over there, as I read to you in Daniel chapter 4, I believe it was, the tree that grew and the mustard seed that Jesus spoke concerning in Bible prophecy, which is here, God is going to kill this oil. So they're not going to be strengthened by what they do if God killed the oil reserve. And the little what you're going to leave a band of iron, a band of brass and iron, it's going to be worthless. So the king of the north, Daniel 11:15, king of the north shall come and cast up a mount and take the most fenced cities, and the arms of the south shall not withstand, neither his chosen people, neither shall there be any strength to withstand. But he that cometh against him shall do according to his own will, and none shall stand before him. And he shall stand in the glorious land, which by his hand shall be consumed. This is coming to the United States of America right now, World War III, and the United Nations. He shall also set his face to enter with the strength of his whole kingdom, an upright one with him. In other words, he coming in fighting with the strength of his own nation, all his military fighting force. This is what he's going to do. But he's going to have the upright one with him. The people over there in Iraq, Afghanistan, all who took on democracy, going to fight with him. Jesus told us in Revelation chapter 12 that a third of the kingdom was taken down with him. In other words, they're going to help him defeat their own people just for to be made leaders over the kingdom of God. This is what God is showing us. He said that they cannot happen unless they be a fallen away person. We see it every day. They set up the government in Iraq. They set up the government in Afghanistan. He said the Holy One's with him. And he shall also set his face to the enter with the strength of his whole kingdom, and upright one with him. I'm letting you know that. Thus shall he do, and he shall give him the daughters of women corrupted her, but she shall not stand on his side, neither be for him. This is where they continue to interbreed. Every time they go, they continue to interbreed with the daughters of Abraham. Well, God said the wheat was growing with the tares. We cannot remove the wheat from the tares or tares from the wheat unless you root up the wheat and done so. Meaning they had interbreeded with God's people as they go in there.